particular amount of erotica here. Oh, no, she didn't!
Hello there, and welcome to the third installment of Side Splitters Presents The Decasode. I'm your host, Lyle. With me tonight are two strapping young lad contestants. Let's go join them now. First up, all the way from his living room, his Coke bottle glasses in tow, his big round hiney behind him, and his skinny tummy in front of him, we have Andy. How are you tonight, Andy?
Coke bottled and skinny.
Fantastic. And next to him, his wonderful, wonderful brother. Some people might even say it's just a little bit more than a brother, if you know what I'm saying. The one, the only, the lime sea salt Fresco. How are you, Fresco?
Fantastic, I'm all balls and no shaft.
That's what I'm talking about. I like to hear that kind of enthusiasm. Let's get right into it, folks. Tonight, the wonderful gentlemen here are going to be taking part in a game of sorts. If you haven't noticed by the music and my tone of voice by now, we're on a game show, folks. And it's called the Decasode. Every 10 episodes of what they call the Side Splitters podcast, we have this Decasode. Let's go over the games real quick, shall we? And the rules to accompany them. First off, the gentlemen will be playing a game near and dear to all of our hearts, and sometimes our eyes, if you know what I mean. It's called Reddit Roulette, gentlemen.
Woo!
Yeah. Reddit Roulette
I already have an erection.
Mine never left from the last one.
That's the enthusiasm we're looking for tonight, Fresco.
Yes!
All right. Andy, you can learn something from your brother.
Not
Reddit
from
Roulette.
erection.
Well, you never know. Reddit Roulette, for those who don't know, is a game. The game is simple. The game is simple. We are going to go to a random not safe for work Reddit page. I'm going to announce the title of the Reddit page to the boys. They're going to see the page, and then they have to guess how many people are on that page at that very moment. And they cannot go over. The closest, without going over, will receive 1 point for the entirety of the game. The second game, a brand new game all the way from the labs of Side Splitters. It's called Oh No She Didn't. The rules of this one are simple, folks. Basically, it's did this female celebrity really say that quote? And the rules are, if she did say it, they have to say, yeah, I could see her saying that. And if she didn't say it, well, they have to answer, oh no she didn't. A simple, boring answer of, oh no she didn't. That'll get you 2 points. An even more boring answer of, nah, I don't think she said that. That awards you nothing. But the enthusiastic, flamboyant, oh no she didn't, and assuming it's correct, you get 5 points. That's really a way to steal the show there, if you know what I'm saying. Examples will be in tow once we get to each game too, as you can imagine. And finally, we're going to end the show on everyone's favorite. It's Make the Case!
Woo!
Multiplayer edition.
Bum, bum, bum.
If you're familiar with the Side Splitters podcast, you'll know Make the Case is quite simple. All it is a simple round of, here's a scenario, make the case why it should be that way. Simple enough. For example, I could say, Andy, will you please make the case as to why every morning we should wake up and lick our dog's butthole? And he will go on of saying why we should wake up every morning and lick our dog's butthole.
We don't?
We don't. We know what you do. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. He has to make the case. Hence the name, Make the Case. Now, Multiplayer Edition, on the other hand, is now going to be, Andy, why should we lick our dog's buttholes in the morning? And Fresco, why should we not lick our dog's buttholes in the morning? The players here will be graded on passion, knowledge of the subject, and clarity. They are able to score 5 points for each one of those things, or a grand total of 15 points per answer, assuming they get more points than their counter contestant. Yeah, it's a word.
A bitch ass peer.
Bitch as peer. That's the competition I like. Keep that competitive spirit going there, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Say, for example, Fresco here. He really doesn't think that it's not okay to lick dogs' buttholes, and he actually thinks you should lick dogs' buttholes in the morning. Assuming he has those ideas, not saying he does. Easy with those faces there, Fresco. Assuming he actually thinks it's okay to lick dogs' buttholes, he still has to make the argument that he agrees with not licking dogs' buttholes. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Obviously, the knowledge might not be there. He might not be that smart on the topic. However, if he can show me the passion behind why we shouldn't lick dogs' buttholes, however he feels, doesn't matter. If the passion is there, that nets him up to 5 points. He can get 5 points for passion. If he's clear about it, he can get another 5 points for clarity. So even if he gets 0 points for knowledge, he nets 10 points total. Now, let's say Andy, on the other hand, is just not very keen on the subject of dog buttholes. Not like Fresco at all. He only gets 3 points across the board. Knowledge, clarity, passion. 3 points each. That gets him 9 points. Fresco wins that round and gets 10 points. Andy gets nothing.
I lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
I will be the one judging that. So that should be a great way to end the show. And I do have some newsies in store for you guys. But enough of the explanations. Let's jump right into Reddit Roulette.
Woo! Spin that chamber. What sick, deplorable underbelly of the internet are we going to be viewing today?
Let's start by sharing screens.
God, I love your screen.
And we're going to go to our first one. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
And away we go. We have big areolas. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory.
So this is not my particular cup of tea. I don't like to take off a woman's shirt and find lunch meat waiting for me.
2 gigantic eyeballs staring at you from their torso.
Yeah, I don't want her besmirched with googly eyes.
Besmirched.
Well, can we get some numbers?
Who's looking at giant areolas right now? I'm thinking, man, I don't even know who would specifically research giant areolas. Not to say that I do a Pornhub search for regular areolas, but I'd say for giant we're going to go with 14.
14.
I think it's going to be a little bit higher than that. I think it's going to be probably around the vicinity of...
God, look at those things.
We're going to say 30.
14 for Andy, 30 for Fresco. Am I hearing that correctly?
Correct.
Actual number is 15. Andy is the correct one and in the lead.
Yeah, you baloney-loving sons of bitches.
You had to get one right off the bat.
Well,
you'll fail for the rest of
them.
them.
Well, I'm halfway through it as much as I got last time we played this.
What is chicken dance?
What? What?
All right,
not gonna lie, that's pretty hot.
Oh, no, and Andy's into. Okay, so right now Andy starts the lead. And if you guys remember, last time we played Reddit Roulette, Andy did horrible.
Yeah, really
so
bad.
It's nice to see Andy really brushed up on his not safe for work material. Let's move on to the next
I did a lot of studying.
Good for you, buddy. Next up, we have that butt from the front.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Also known as the poussoir.
I guess we gotta look at some examples. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's the butt from the front. I guess it's that fun valley that's like, that
crevasse.
Yeah, when the horizon takes a sharp step upwards,
That one just looks gross.
right?
So angry.
It does look like an angry one.
Like that old man.
Looks like a sad old man. All right. Yeah, I think I get the concept of this, which I guess is just regular porn all over the place, everywhere. Looking at this particularly, I'm gonna say 26.
26 for Andy and Fresco.
20.
20. Very interesting. Actual number is 22. Fresco is the winner here.
On the board.
Damn. All right. All right.
It's plain Jane, dude.
It is pretty plain Jane. That's why I was like 26, because I'm like, but all right.
Oh,
That's yeah, right. What the hell? Sabotage.
all right. Next up, we have Happy 420. Trees Gone Wild.
Trees gone. That's clever. That's clever. Oh, is there a specific section for redheads called Burning Bush?
I don't see any.
Oh, I need to get on Reddit.
What is going on here?
Um,
I mean, I see what's going on here, but I don't see what's going on here. That's enough of that.
Yeah, there's
First
enough
time
of that.
smoking in 3 years. She just decided she had to show her boobs while she was at it.
I guess. I don't see where there's a
Particular amount of erotica here.
yeah,
Like-
right? Like, oh, those are some sad boobs. What is going on there?
I don't know. It looks like now she took out her baloney and she's
Got her baloney.
No, sir, that was salami. Note the spots.
So angry.
15.
All right. 15 for Fresco. Andy, what do you got?
I honestly, I think there's more sickos than that. I'm gonna say 30.
30. 15 Fresco, 30 Andy. Actual number 35. Andy is the victor.
Yeah, most of those are in Colorado. Yeah,
Alrighty.
that was enough. That was enough soul searching through the 420 forum.
Well, next up we have Gifts Gone Wild.
Gifts gone wild. Ooh. Okay.
Let's start filtering these from top of all time. This way it's a little bit, easier to decide what these are actually about. This one's pretty self-explanatory, I think.
True. There's a lot of good jiggle going on. Oh, there's more.
All right. So, what do you?
She's she's getting the two-hand motion in there. It looks like two snakes fighting over a coconut. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That is a baby oiled bottom.
That is a well-oiled baby bottom.
No, that's just high quality gifts coming from a high quality computer.
Actually, what is no, well, okay. Click on the one called "Spraying My Milk."
You're a weird man, Andy.
I'm curious.
Oh God, it's exciting.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. That's
She's getting you with her beam weapon.
she's got the whole Galaga thing going on.
Galaga thing.
That woman is playing Galaga.
Are we
She won
done
a
here?
prize. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, Fresco, start us off, please.
19.
19 for Fresco. Andy?
58.
Why does she have a tail? Alrighty, that's enough of that.
Look, that is a butt plug.
19 for Fresco, 58 for Andy. Correct?
Yep.
Actual number? My God, it doesn't tell us. Don't tell me I just had to watch all that for nothing.
Oh, I wouldn't say it was for nothing.
Didn't we go through this last time? There was like nobody on it.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe too. Because at least one person's on it. You're on it.
Fair. God, look at my recently viewed now.
Reload the page.
I did.
Oh.
I'll gladly do it again. Nothing.
Gladly.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything listed.
Mm.
No points.
We'll let that one slide. What's up next?
What was that? I won? Okay, we're moving on.
Redheads.
Redheads. Ooh, you know there's going to be a popular one. People like the gingers.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to top here, and we got. Wait a minute. We're not showing. You know what? We're gonna just look. This one doesn't count. We're gonna look. I'm not seeing them again. Is it because? Oh, what the hell? Breaking character here, folks.
It's too popular.
You know, I'm wondering if that's the case.
It's way too popular. It's not worth keeping track of how many people are there.
Let's move on to the next one. This one has one. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
This one is called Amazon Position.
Amazon position?
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
What the hell's the Amazon position?
Go to the top. This one's titled Alice White Working Hard. I guess when they're on top?
Oh, they're the ones. They're the ones piling through, like,
Because
Yeah.
his legs are in the air?
because she's doing the pushing, she's doing the hump motion.
I see.
He's got the dominant role.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
still getting fucked, but she's got the dominant role.
I see. Yeah, his legs are in the air. And all what have you.
Yeah, and she's the one doing the pumping. Okay. Gotcha.
How many of those are here right now? Well, Fresco went first last time, but it didn't count, so let's start with Fresco again.
I think it's going to be one of those things where, 25.
25. Andy?
I don't know, feminists are all the rage these days. I'm gonna go 26.
You're a fucking dude.
Now, hold on a second. You think he's a douche, but he actually just did you a favor, buddy.
Really?
26 is the only number he could win with. You can win with 25 or lower.
Okay.
If it's anything over 26, you both lose.
Okay.
Because you can't go over.
Right.
Someone doesn't know how to play prices right. Again. Actual number. 21. Either way, Fresco wins.
No, I went over.
Yeah, he went over.
Didn't you say 25?
Yeah, it's 21.
Okay. No. Right. I'm the idiot. Sorry.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but I'm thankful you did.
I'm the idiot. Right.
All right.
God, I'm stupid. You both lose.
We do. That's fine. Moving on.
Paizuri?
I don't know what that is.
Paizuri?
I mean, I see a lot of anime stuff.
It has Japanese word for breast fucking, titty fucking, prominent. Oh, I see.
Oh.
Really just,
Okay.
yeah.
45.
45.
Ooh. That particular thing.
Yes. People are aware at home. It is. Andy, you want to describe it?
Yeah. It's where you have your waifu down on the bed, and you put your twig and berries in between her breasticles, and she likes to suck upon whatever she gets.
Yeah, but it's specifically that only hentai though. So
Yeah, only anime and hentai. That's it.
Right.
Cartoon version of it. Which I don't think is going to be as popular as Rob thinks. I'm going to think it's going to be 30 flat.
45 for Rob, 30 for Andy, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Actual number. 19. You're both over.
Ugh. Wow.
Lord.
I think the obscurity is what keeps it from getting more views, honestly. Because I've never heard of Paizuri.
I would say for shame, but I think you guys are in the right here.
I think it's just the wrong time of day.
Next up.
No, it's the right time of day.
Next up we have BDSM.
Oh, this is too popular to have a... Huh. Yeah, because there's no way.
Let's start with Andy.
SM, man, I can't even. It's got to be high. You know what? I'm gonna go with a because I mean I don't know how you feel about leather and chains. I'm not a huge fan of pain in the bedroom. Like,
A number, please, gentlemen.
I'm going to say the appropriate number of 69.
And I will say 70.
Oh! That is shots fired. The actual number, 78.
Oh, fuck you.
Ah!
Out of curiosity, how come neither one... Okay, you know what? I'm not here to help, so
What?
moving on.
Oh, what?
I was going to say, how come neither one of you ever go with 1?
It's too low.
Yeah, but you'll never go over. If he says something like 69, and, that's a kind of high number. If you said
Not for
20,
BDSM.
No, not for BDS.
I
I
get-
understand what you're saying for
okay.
like the Toon one.
Right.
For like the Toon Tit one, why didn't somebody just say 1?
The Toon Tit one.
Yeah.
Next up.
We'll go with that one.
Next up, we have cream pie gifts. Here, you need an example. Is she watching porn?
Yeah,
I think she is.
Well, she's not. He was.
he was. I'm guessing whatever it was she wasn't hot enough for him. She might not have been tight enough.
Oh, God. I don't know what it is, but that just...
Made my stomach upset, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. That is... Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
that just looks like an ugly baby spitting out his Gerber food. Like, I can't... That's not attractive.
One more. That one's a hairy baby.
Oh,
There's the Gerber. All right.
oh,
That is
God.
disgusting.
It's getting in her butt.
All right, let's start with Fresco.
Ugh.
See, just because I don't find it appealing, and neither does he, doesn't mean that there's not other sickos that enjoy cream pie. So I'm going to say 20.
20. And for Andy?
3.14.
So 3,
Yes, 0.14.
20 for Fresco, 3 for Andy, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Actual number. 30.
Ah,
Fresco wins again.
ah. I
Just
was
to,
being cute.
just to keep everyone up to date at home,
Gotcha.
it's now 3-2. Fresco's in the lead. Let's move on to the next one.
I swear to God, I really don't watch this much porn.
I do. That's what makes me sad.
Volleyball girls.
I'm sorry. What?
Volleyball girls. It's girls who play volleyball.
That's a thing?
Yeah, man.
Does it not have a counter?
I don't think it does.
Oh. Okay, good. Moving on. I refuse to believe that this is a section.
Yes, it does. I found it.
Kudos to you, because
Yeah, I couldn't see one.
I could barely see it myself, so I don't think you guys seen it. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Just
Yep, that is a clothed butt. That is under boob.
that is under boob. Excuse her. There we are.
That is a clothed butt. I'm seeing a whole lot more clothes on this section than...
because it's just like what we had with last time with the yoga pants that you couldn't understand. Sometimes it's more tantalizing to conceal than to reveal.
If you say so.
I was to say, just take off the damn thing. Don't tease me.
What's this one here?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's...
but
Yeah, that's...
Is that
That's a
me or is that a
closed
shadow? That's a shadow, right?
the shadow from the foreground butt cheek covering just enough of the light source to the background butt cheek.
Because that
Wait,
almost looks perfect for a pee or some sort of anal leakage trail.
No, that's a shadow. Although, if her beaver sees it, do we get 6 more weeks of winter?
It's your turn to give a number first.
Only depends on if she, names her beaver or not.
This can't be that popular.
This one's for Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna go with 8.
8. Fresco.
I'm gonna go with 13.
13. Actual number of people at Volleyball Girls. Right there. 27.
Oh, 27?
27. You guys are both off.
I am out of touch.
Next, we have cheating sluts.
They certainly are.
We embrace cheating wives and slutty girlfriends. If your girlfriend or wife is a whore, post pics and gifs of her here.
I would just, like, this is one of those revenge Reddits where I would just post pictures of people and be like, yeah, she's a cheating bitch.
This one's titled
This whore.
How She Goes Swimming When Your Buddies Are Over. It's just completely nude coming out of a pool.
Yeah, and a guy's following her trying to stick his phone up her ass.
My slutty wife fucking a friend of hers on a public beach. Yeah, well, no, it's not. Who's the wife here?
Yeah, right? Wait, who does that belong to?
Good lord, man. You dated for how long? Dated for 2 years and she never let you do anal. I've known her for 2 days. Oh my god.
Well, that guy's got game, and soon a popsicle.
She let me in quietly to see my girlfriend fucking her boyfriend. I'm not complaining. She had her own idea of revenge in mind. Oh, I see. They're going out. Can't wait.
Okay.
Right. Well, we get the idea.
Yeah, I get the idea. Cheating sluts and what have you.
I need numbers.
1.
1 from Fresco. Andy, what do you have?
43.
So if I'm to understand correctly, Andy has 43, Fresco has 1, correct?
Correct.
Actual number, 26. Fresco technically wins this one.
I don't get it. Oh my god, what is wrong with people?
Next up, we have... Oh god. I was afraid of this. Next up, we have Gay Kink.
Oh!
It's only fair. Let's go to the top. When you realize you're slowly becoming the muscle pup you've always dreamed of being. Proud of my progress.
Muscle pup?
What is that?
I have no idea. Why would you put that in a cage?
Oh, yeah, it's a lock and key for fidelity.
Wow.
Well, why is he wearing a lock on his neck then? You would hope the key would be around his neck, not another lock. God,
he needs to wear less. He needs to wear less shirts in the sun.
This one's titled Daddy's Boy Indeed.
Oh,
My god.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Never fantasized about being topped by another sub until I saw this. Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
Alright, I guess we get the idea now.
Yep.
No, I think that's a video. We don't want noise to come out of it.
No, we don't want. I do
No,
not.
please.
Please,
no.
none of that.
Anthony.
For the love of God, make some numbers, please.
Oh, you go first.
No, I went first last time.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I went first last time. Pick a number.
Andy, you go first this time.
Oh, God, 20.
Fresco?
This is pretty. I'm gonna say 5.
5. Actual number. 32 perverts here now. That's not what I said. That is Reddit's words.
I hope you enjoy yourself.
That is,
You win that one, buddy.
that is not a victory I wanted.
Next up, let's get out of here.
Yeah, please.
That's
Move on.
Work Japan. Here we go.
Oh, let's have for work in Japan.
Hold on.
Bonsai.
Bonsai!
Got bad news for you folks.
No.
He's no number?
Is no number.
Oh, no!
This is worse than a Nagasaki.
He's so worse than Godzilla.
Again. Look what's in my recently viewed links. Slave in cage gets milked by machine. I hope you two are happy.
Oh, exceedingly happy.
Random not safe for work. Here we go. This one we have Trashy Boners.
Trashy boners?
Yeah.
I'm afraid. I am terribly afraid.
I seen the number, and I can't wait. Let's go to the top. Okay.
Does this count? You gotta love a subject that starts with that.
Oh, because she's sitting on trash cans.
Oh, because she's sitting on trash.
Oh.
That's cute. How does that anatomy work on a human being?
What?
No, they're pretty trashy.
Trying to keep a low profile.
Wow.
Adorable.
McMuffin, please. All right.
Back at you.
What? I'm sorry. Excuse me for being the person that recognizes what's on the menu at the McDonald's here, as opposed to the booty cheeks hanging out. What is going on here? This is not your average McDonald's. This is not an American McDonald's.
No, it isn't. But that's all right. That's not an American booty.
All right, we get the idea.
That is some kind of Armenian,
Can we, Jesus, clean up your room
right?
and patch that
Yes.
hole in the wall?
Yeah. God.
Bitch. I'm gonna say 40.
40, Andy.
62.
62.
62.
Actual number. 517.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
Shit, man. People love their trash.
I seen that when I was looking for a, here right now thing, and I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be so funny. Either way, Andy gets it. That makes
We
it
are
all
now
tied up,
tied.
4-4. Let's do a few more.
Oh, let's.
Yeah, we got time for a few more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spinati?
Spinati.
The fuck is a spinati?
I woke
Sort-
up in a
sort-
new Spinati. I
Is it a game?
don't fucking know.
No images of real people, no characters of real people.
Why is this not safe for work?
Let's find out.
Don't let them catch you playing role-playing games at work.
Yeah, it's a game.
Moving on.
I think it's like
I
a
woke up playing the spinati.
yeah, I think it's like
Like a role playing thing.
no, some sort of adult not safe for work game, like strip poker, but with
Huh.
avatars. It looks like.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the top. Yeah,
Ruby. That's Ruby.
that's not something to be excited about.
That's Diva.
Again, all right. We need numbers.
Jesus.
Do we?
Do we? Apparently we do.
Apparently we do.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing this.
All right.
Andy, did you last first?
No, I went last first.
Right, that's what I meant to say. So Andy goes first this time.
2.
Right.
5.
Actual number 39. Fresco gets it.
What are you celebrating for?
Just puts me 1 point ahead of you.
Here's the thing you got to realize. What's funny is it tells you the overall people that have ever subscribed to it, and that's only 3,721. But you got to think the people that are playing this are probably dedicated. You know?
Dedicated would have to be the word for it, because honestly, never heard of it, don't get it.
Not interested. Next up.
Yeah.
Oh, it stands for Strip Poker Night at the Inventory.
Oh, Spinati. Oh, that's cute.
Strip Poker Night at the Inventory. I see it right here. Okay. Next
Okay.
up, Pokies.
Ah! I am so glad that's what that's called.
For those at home, this is literally just women's breast being covered in shirt, but the nipples poking out a bit.
I like wet t-shirts and stuff like that.
High beams, as they say.
Oh.
High beams, yeah. Chicken's done.
Done. This one's titled "My Piercings Always Show." Well, good.
Yeah.
For you.
Good, good for you.
I guess the AC is working. You can see right through my shirt. Well, then why would you wear that shirt?
Right?
Jesus, what is the point of the shirt?
Well, it is pink.
Oh, now you can definitely see it.
Oh, well, yeah, now it stops being a pokey. Now I'm not interested.
All right. What do we got here?
4.
4. Okay. Andy?
30.
Actual number 70. Andy gets it.
Yeah. I do love me some pokies.
All tied up at 5. We're going to do one more of these to see if we can kind of crush that tie. Even if we don't get it, we're going into round 2. The last one we're going to end on.
And no matter what happens, can we go back to Pokies?
No, we cannot. The one we're gonna end on is athletic girls.
Athletic girls. Are we talking like bodybuilder, or are we talking like, lean?
My peach. I guess
There's no fruit in there.
lean.
It's gonna be a combination of the two.
Yeah, it looks like it's a combination of the two. Good call, Fresco. Sexy AF. Serious trunks. Yeah, they're not letting us see that one. Post workout. Ew, that's disgusting.
Oh, that is a lot of boob sweat. Oh my god, that is drippage to the extreme.
Weightlifting for almost a year now and super excited. Good for you.
She looks like she ripped those legs off of a horse and attached them to her hips.
Alright, I need numbers.
You're up first.
I'm gonna say athletic girls. We're gonna go with 52.
52. Fresco?
I'm gonna say 62.
Actual number. 31. You guys both lose.
Aww.
Tell you what, real quick, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to click on it. It's called Coolosaurus. Oh, cool dinosaur pictures. Okay. You guys both give me numbers right now. If you exactly get it right, I'll give you 5 points. Bonus round. Lightning round.
10.
10. Andy?
23.
23. Let's see what we get. 8! Fresco, you were so close. No points awarded. On to the next round. Out of curiosity, what was the next not safe for work one? Slutty confessions. And there was 64 there. Jesus. Okay. As fun as that game is, let's move on to the next one. We have to stop sharing now. Okay.
Okay. Damn. Oh no, I can't see what you're doing on your screen anymore.
Well, I hope you guys like the action of round 1, because now we're moving on to round 2. But first, let's get a chance to know our contestants a little bit better. Fresco, we'll start with you. You have a lovely wife and kid, do you not?
I do!
And how is a wonderful world at home with those two bundles of joy?
Wonderful!
Wonderful. Alrighty. Andy, it says here that you once... Well, this must be wrong. You spit on a camel once. Is that right, Andy?
It was only in retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
I'm the
that
kind of
camel-
person that if I am spit upon, I will spit back.
Well, I'm sure he had it coming. Ha ha! Next up, we have round 2. The game here is very simple. It's a new one to Decide Splinter's Universe. It is called Oh No, She Didn't. Now, I was going to let the leader decide who went first here, but since we clearly don't have one, I'll decide. Andy,
Yeah.
you're going to go first. For those at home who want to know how the game works, I've already explained the rules on points, but I'm going to give a fine example. Ballin' on Bitches So Hard They Try and Find Me by Anne Frank.
Oh no, she didn't.
There you go. That doesn't count, ladies and gentlemen, but it would have counted for 5 points. Was it an actual question and not just an example? So we're going to start the game off with Fresco. Lyle, take it away from here, buddy. You got it, Tom. All right. Fresco. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you know who the person is or not. We're gonna phew, right into it, okay?
Alright.
Erica Mena is a woman, okay?
I would
And
hope so.
when talking about Bow Wow's penis and his claims that he's not black, this is the quote. To his defense, black guys are packing, so I get why he's saying he's not black. Did she say it?
I think she did.
You think she did?
I do.
You're correct. Fresco gets 2 points. Good for you, buddy.
Wow,
Next up, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just trying to decide which one to go with here. We're going to go with this one. I feel like the Michael Jordan of music right now, which is why I wanted to use a ball. Wrecking Ball just made the most sense. Miley Cyrus, on making the song Wrecking Ball.
It seemed, you know what? Honestly, with the way that Miley handles herself, I would not be surprised if that is what she ended up saying. I totally think she's that conceited to call herself the Michael Jordan of music.
So she actually said it.
She actually said that.
Incorrect.
What?
That one I made up. I hope you're happy.
Congratulations, you sound like Miley Cyrus.
All right,
I hope you're happy.
I am quite. All right, Fresco. We are going to give you this. Oh man, that's funny. No, we're not. We're not going to give you that one. We are going. Yeah. Oh, now I see why. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry.
All right.
You stroke out there for a second.
Right?
And one was missing. I couldn't find it. I found it. Okay. I think my boyfriend is part Russian because he definitely makes the best pierogies. Lindsay Lohan.
Oh no, she didn't!
5 points for Fresco. That one I totally made up. Fresco, Andy. Fresco is in the lead, just so you're aware. The score, 12-5.
Okay.
All right, get your shit together here, Andy.
Sorry about the last game is all me.
We'll see, buddy. We'll see. All right, so next up we have. Let's do this one. I've never really. So this is Britney Spears on Japan. I've never really wanted to go to Japan simply because I don't like eating fish. And I know that's very popular out there in Africa. It was a little jumbled, I'll repeat it. Britney Spears on Japan. I've never really wanted to go to Japan simply because I don't like eating fish. And I know that's very popular out there in Africa.
You have me in a tight spot here. Man, that bitch don't have a sense God gave a shovel. I totally think she would think that Japan was in Africa. She said it. She said it.
You're correct. 2 points awarded to Andy.
That bitch.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you got it right either way. All right, Fresco. This is specifically one that was requested to be a part of the show. Somebody sent me their tooth, which I now wear as an earring. It's a molar, I think. I love it when people send me body parts. Kesha. Wouldn't be fair if I asked Andy this one. He would know immediately if it was her or not.
I actually do.
I'm gonna say she probably did, yeah.
2 points awarded to Fresco.
Crazy bitch.
Fresco now in the lead, doubling Andy's score. Okay. Next up is Andy. Andy,
Yeah.
your score is doubled by Fresco. That means you have half of Fresco's score, okay?
Well, to be fair, Fresco is double me.
One more fucking fat joke, dude. One more today. I'm gonna take all your fronts out. Watch how you go riding into work tomorrow. That's gonna be you in the car. One more fucking fat joke, dude.
Andy. Hickory dickory dock, I wish I could talk. Helen Keller. I know that sounds like a gimme, but could you have asked anyone else that one, Fresco? I was hoping you were beating him by a lot just so I could pull that one out and give it to Andy.
Oh, there's collusion here. There's collusion. Sorry.
Okay. Whew. Man, that's golden. Alright. Next up, Next up is Fresco. Whew. Is that right? Fresco, you started, right?
Yes,
So Andy should be the one to go last.
correct. I guess.
Why is there so many here?
I don't know.
You overachieved.
You overachieved.
Apparently. I have 3 left. I don't know why.
Yeah, weird.
I only did 8. Alright. I still can't get over that. Alright. Okay. Fresco, this one's for you. Jessica Simpson. You would think PETA would just set up in Kentucky since that's where all the fried chicken comes from.
Oh no, she didn't.
Alright, that's a good one. That was a good one. Gotta give him the 5 on there. And Andy. This is Kim Kardashian.
Oh god.
Oh, you know I couldn't go without one of these.
Either way.
I spoke to a girl today who had cancer, and we were talking about how this. Excuse me, let me start over. I spoke to a girl today who had cancer, and we were talking about how this is such a hard thing for her, but it taught her a big lesson on who her friends are and so much about life. She's 18, and I was like, that's how I feel.
She totally said that. She totally said that.
Correct. She compared her life to an 18-year-old with cancer.
Yeah.
100% correct.
I mean, honestly, if Chloe said it, it would be a lot deeper of a voice because, the testicles. But all the Kardashians are clueless like that.
All right.
Wow.
I gotta give a bonus round here. It's only right. This one's going to be worth the same scores that they were worth the whole one. Just keep in mind, Andy's at 14, Fresco's at 19. Now I'm going to allow both of you guys to answer this. Okay?
Okay.
We'll start with Fresco. But don't answer. Well, you can answer, but I'm not going to tell you if it's right or wrong until Andy gives his answer. Okay. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Kate Moss. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
I'm gonna say she said it.
She said it. Andy?
Oh, darling, no, she didn't.
I'm going to let you know, Andy, you would not have gotten 5 points if she actually didn't say it. You would have only gotten 2, but she did say it. So Fresco gets the 2. Andy, you're losing by
Damn.
again.
Oops, crack in the floor.
All right. That was fun, right? Fresco, do you mind if we quickly do a bonus round? This I'll leave this up to you. This could put you in more of a lead, or it can, close the gap a little bit. 1 round of Reddit roulette, triple points.
You just feel like you feel like passing on the gambling field because you just got back from a trip.
Not important.
I know you.
Fresco.
Oh, and he beat me for some money and dice, too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Eat you at Domino's too?
No, it wasn't dominoes. It was just dice.
Just
He couldn't beat me at dominoes, but the dice thing.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, homeboy.
No, I'm quite comfortable where I'm at.
Oh, so we don't want to do a bonus round.
I mean, if you want to show me some more pussy, I'll be fine with that. But can he go back to pokies?
No, I can't.
That's exactly why I didn't want to do it.
All right.
Because you'd be like, come on, the Pokies.
All right, so going into round 3, the final round, Andy with a score of 14, Fresco, score of 21. Tom, if you would please. Thanks a lot, Lyle. Yeah, it seems like this is not as close of a game as we had expected or anticipated for that matter. Andy, could you give us your thoughts on what's going on and how you're going to conquer the 3rd round?
Well, Tom, as soon as I get done having your, dick-laden breath out of my face, I think that I'll just concentrate on finding the end game and then driving it home.
If you knew how to, drive it home and concentrate on the end game, you wouldn't have to worry about Dickling breath being in your face now, would you? Fresco, thoughts on leading into the third round by 7?
I stay humble. I don't count anything until the game is over.
Spoken like a true winner. Thank you, Fresco. Andy, best of luck, buddy. File back to you. That clever Tom, huh? Alright. Well, next game is multiplayer make the case, gentlemen. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, I know I have.
I know you have too.
Now, as we had discussed prior, there's going to be a 2-minute timer on this segment. Each contestant will have 2 minutes to make the case whether or not they agree with their side, okay? Now, prior to the game starting, we flipped a coin on who would go first. Andy won the coin toss and decided he wants to go second. Now, the person that goes second each round gets to determine which side they want to fight for. So Andy wants to pick the side in the first round. After that, Fresco will pick the side, and so on and so forth. There's 4 rounds. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's find out. Andy, do you think Madonna should go to jail for her comments about attacking the White House after the Women's March for treason? Or do you think freedom of speech will allow her to walk free, continue to walk free?
Lyle, I do believe that bitch belongs in jail.
You believe she belongs in jail, which means, Fresco, you have to defend why Madonna is okay to walk freely on the streets today, even after making terroristic threats on our nation's capital. Godspeed, buddy. You ready?
Sure.
2 minutes on the clock. Go ahead.
All right. So in this country, we celebrate one of the things called freedom of speech. And her desire, like her speaking about doing these things, is completely within her right. Is she actually going out and doing these things? No, I have not seen anything in the news about bomb-ridden packages dropped off on the White House doorsteps or any of that bullshit. We live in America. It's called freedom of speech. She gotten angry about something. It pissed her off. She vocalized her anger. There's no reason to send her to jail. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no reason. This woman has the right, as an American citizen. This is her right. You want to take that from her? Just fucking, dude, may as well fucking raise the swastika up and call this Germany in 1942.
1 minute remaining, Fresco.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
That's really all I need. I have nothing else.
You have nothing else.
I have nothing else.
Nazi America, drop mic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll stop the timer. And we're going to move on to Andy's point. Andy, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
2 minutes on the clock, starting now, buddy.
Madonna cannot make terroristic threats against this nation's capital, which, in my opinion, is the most important building in these entire 50 United States and several other protectorates filled with brown people. The problem with her making these terroristic threats is that it's not just some Joe Schmo off the street doing it. It is a celebrity. It is a celebrity that is worshipped. Madonnites and Madonnists are all, bowing at this woman's feet that will do crazy things if they think it'll please her. They have, pillows of her laying in their bed. Of course they're going to carry out her whims. If she throws away a comment like that, to her it may mean nothing, because she goes home to her mansion and her puppies. But when she goes, oh, we should bomb the White House because Trump is an asshole. And then the other guy will be like, yes, if I bomb the White House, then Madonna will love me. And then I get to have her every night. And then he goes and does it. You cannot account for crazy on that level. She needs to be held accountable for her words because it may seem innocent now, but one slip up later and we're going to find ourselves with no landmarks left in this country. And all it took is Madonna saying something bad, or Ryan Reynolds saying something bad, or God forbid, Dennis Rodman. I'm sure there's a freak out there that loves him. All these people have to do is say something in media, and I guarantee you they have a cult of followers willing to line up at the chance to carry it out. That's why her ass belongs in jail.
You got 30 seconds still.
She belongs in jail.
All right. Fair enough. Let's tally up the final points here. All right.
Oh, it's in Madonna says.
I hate politics. I hate politics.
Typically, we don't do anything politically related on Side Splitters, but this is the Decasode, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate politics.
I had to go somewhere with it. I was like, I want to get these guys in trouble somehow.
I hate Madonna. So.
You know how many people are going to unfriend me now on Facebook?
All right, so final scores, and you're about to be upset because it was all for naught. Fresco, we'll start with you. 5 for a passion, obviously.
Good enough. Good enough.
3 for clarity, because you kind of like, you were kind of stumbling over your words a bit. There was a lot of gaps there, which is fine. I mean, that's not exactly the easiest thing to come up with, so that's why
I have absolutely no idea what's going on with the politics in the media today.
Which is why I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I gave you a 3 because
bless your heart, sir.
You got to take into consideration that this is something you're going into blind, and it's something you obviously don't really have knowledge on to begin with. Which brings me to knowledge. I gave you a 1. The only reason it wasn't a 0 was because of the Nazi America comment. That was brilliant. A few more comments like that, you may have taken this one, but it definitely helped you get a 5 in passion, but it only gave you a 1 in knowledge. Okay, Andy, on to your scores. That brings you to a total of 9. Andy, you got a 5 in passion as well, because I actually seen veins popping out of your neck as you were doing your presentation, so bravo to you. We're going to skip over to knowledge. You only got a 3 in knowledge because, again, you left with 30 seconds left on the clock. So instead of saying, I know about this, I'm going to keep going, you stopped short. So that's only a 3 in knowledge, which brings you to 8. If it wasn't for clarity, my God, was the message clear? Aside from a few pauses and ums and oohs, I gave you a 4. Because you were pretty damn clear on what you had to say there. So that brings you to a total of 12 points added to your score, which means you are at a total of 26 to Fresco's 21. Very
Lock
well
that
done.
bitch up.
Very well done.
I hate politics. I hate politics.
I'll make the case.
This is why I stay the fuck away from politics.
Fresco, don't you worry. That's over now. And now you get to go second. You get to determine what side you want to take.
All right.
And the question at hand, Fresco, which side do you want to take on which is better, PC or console? Or should I say, which side do you want Andy to take?
I'm going to take the console as being better.
Andy.
I could have sworn we've done this one.
No. We've done you guys saying to me, explain why console is better than PC. You've never done one of you guys has to say PC is better. So, and it's not just that. I need you guys to argue why one is better than the other. And this one has nothing to do with me this time. So it's going to be great. 2 minutes on the clock, Andy. That is starting now.
Well, clearly, peasants, you console gaming nerds, PCs are better because it's a machine that you can make entirely of yourself. You can do whatever you want with it. Have updated graphics cards, 164 gigabytes of RAM. You have dual monitors, even triple monitors. Matrix that shit. You can look up the internet while playing your game, and then you look at YouTube, watch cat videos. I can even play with the keyboard with my butt. So many subscription services to use as well. And I have all the knowledge at my fingertips. I can hotkey. Consoles can't hotkey. I can even use a mouse which has precision aiming. And also, oh God, What else can they do? I admit that I don't have an Ultra 4K Blu-ray player, but that's okay. Technology is always changing, and I'll get it next year, where I'll become even bigger and more profound, while you guys are stuck in your 7 to 10 year life cycles of the same shit. I change every 6 months, getting better and better, and you can't compete with that. That's why PC's better.
I mean, you got 26 seconds left. Anything else?
Did I mention the RAM? All of the RAM and the storage space. I have cloud storage. You have clown storage.
8 seconds. Okay, anything else to go out on?
Other than my dick is bigger than yours, that's the only pertinent information I have left.
Time. If I may. Good for you, son.
I thought the accent was pretty good too.
It was. These are a list of 4K Blu-ray players for your PC. Go as cheap to $40 and expensive as $700. Just figured I'd share that with you real quick. Yeah, someone's getting a great grade on knowledge. All right. Let's go, please.
Wait, hold on. If it's a 4K Blu-ray player, what the hell difference does a $40 make from the $700?
Probably disc speed.
Disc speed?
Yeah, it's not just a Blu-ray player. It does not just play Blu-rays, and that's it. Peasant. It does a lot of things that a CD drive would do. It also happens to support 4K Blu-ray playing. Fresco, 2 minutes on
Yes.
the clock. Starting.
2 minutes.
Oh.
Starting now? All right. So, all right, yes. Yeah, consoles, you see, there is a console made for every kind of budget. PCs, if you want a good gaming PC, you have to spend at least $1,200, if not more. A lot of families don't have that kind of thing. Whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, what have you, there is a console out there for your budget. All right? You have the Xbox that allows for you to connect with the PlayStation or with the with PC players and play online and play multiple games on that platform. If that's what you're worried about, playing with other people because it's solely on PC, you can fucking do that with an Xbox One. All right, with a PlayStation 4, we can hotkeys. We can do all that shit too. I can stream almost anything you can stream on PC with my PlayStation 4. With a Wii U, you have the ability to sit there, and if that's your only source of media in the room, say your wife comes in and she wants to watch television, but you want to keep playing your game. What has to happen? You have to either stop playing your game because she wants to use the monitor to watch TV, or you can just use the Wii U, click a button, go to the next input source, and bam, there it is. You can keep playing your game on the pad. She can watch whatever the fuck she wants to watch. And guess what? With the Nintendo Switch, fuck all that. You PC players, you gotta sit the fuck in one place because you're not gonna carry a backpack with a fucking battery and generator coming out your ass to fucking power up a PC. No. With the Nintendo Switch, that is a gaming console, a home gaming console on the fucking go. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. It's all right there in one fucking spot. You can play, plug it in, charge it, go. That's it. You're done. You want a friend to play with you? Guess what? Bam! Joystick, here, enjoy. Click, 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 click. Mario Kart on the go. Mario Kart on the go. Can you do that with a PC? No.
And that
Fuck
is
your
time.
graphics card.
That is time. What an ending! Whew. I don't know about you, but I think I want a Nintendo Switch now. My God, such showmanship, such passion. 5 for passion. Which means all you need is 3 more points to beat Andy, because he got a 7 total. He got a 0 in knowledge, because I had to school him to something after his speech. He got a 5 in clarity. I'll give him that, because it was clear that he knows nothing about PCs. And he got a 2 in passion, because he was just making fun of the whole thing. But Fresco, you got a 5 in passion. That was quite passionate. You carried it out to the end. Mic dropped at the
Gone
end.
longer.
You could have gone longer. You got a 4 in clarity. Because there were a few times where you had to sit there and think, what else we got? What else? And this, whatever. All good, man. All good. Knowledge. You got a 4. The reason you got a 4 in knowledge is because you were saying some things about PC that just wasn't accurate. You do not need to spend $1,200 on a good gaming PC. But it's fine. It's fine. You got a 4. Everything else seemed pretty
We
knowledgeable.
can get away with only spending $1,100. Oh!
You can get a decent. You know what? I'm not even. Anyway, Fresco clearly wins that round with a grand total of 17 points. Brings him to a total of 38 to your punk ass 26. I'm sorry, I clearly have a preferred candidate now.
How the hell did you get 17 that round?
5, 4, and 4? Because I'm stupid. That's why. It's 13, not 17. Ahem.
I say with a max score of 15, he got 17. I'm just like, okay, yeah, now who's biased?
I got bonus points because I didn't make fun of his PC race.
Yes, you did. He's at 34 to your 26. He's still beating you by 8.
I can pick that up.
Yeah, sure you can. And what better way to get back at him? Because now you get to decide what position you're going to take on this. Don't worry, buddy. It's not political themed. Andy, let me finish completely before you make a decision, okay? Because I'm going to give you the long answer, I'm going to give you the long explanation, and then the short, basically, this is what it is. All right?
Okay.
WWE. Well, there are some people that would think it's not exactly real. It's scripted. It's just soap operas with mostly men in tights. It's certainly not a sport by any stretch of the imagination. Some people believe that. There's other people, on the other hand, that not only believe it's a sport, but they would prefer if people started taking it more serious. Maybe even go as far as saying WWE in the Olympics. And I don't mean Kurt Angle style. I mean WWE style. Signature moves and all, buddy. So the question is WWE a sport or not? But I need one extreme or the other.
Ooh, I'm going to take that it is a sport.
It is a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that leaves Fresco with it is not a sport. Fresco, you have 2 minutes on the clock, starting now.
All right, those WWE wrestlers, like, that's not even real wrestling. Like, wrestling is where you put somebody in, an actual fisherman suplex or what have you, or not a fisherman suplex. That's part of the fakeness too. I'm sorry, not a fisherman suplex, but a fireman's carry where you just pop them over your shoulder and slam them into the mat. It's more Greco-Roman style wrestling, which is more lower to the ground, grappling based wrestling. That's wrestling. That's sport. That's what's in the Olympics. This is not a sport. Jumping around on top ropes and bouncing through the airs and everything like that. No, it's not fucking real. It's scripted. Please. All right, when you have a man that is insane enough to come up with an angle where his daughter gives birth to a baby and he wants to go with an incest storyline that it's his kid, please, you want to call that a sport? Please, if that's the case, taking a shit should be a sport then. All right, pay me what they pay John Cena, $9.5 million to take a shit. I'll do that if you want to call it a sport. No, WWE wrestling is not a sport. Okay, you can't have these people who put on these masks and fucking hit each other in the head with chairs and shit and call that a sport. It's not sports. You don't see people in the Olympics running around the track and field hitting each other with javelins. You don't see that shit. You don't see fucking shot puts being thrown at each other's balls. Like, you don't see that. Why? Because that's not how you do a sport. You do a sport by active, friendly competition, not by fucking hitting each other in the head with chairs or flipping over the top rope and dancing around in fucking underwear, because that's what 90% of them wear is underwear. They wear bedazzled underwear and dance around. Fucking, you get all the celebrities to come in, and it's entertainment. That's why they changed their name.
All right.
Entertainment.
That's the timer. Very nice, Fresco. Oh, Andy. 2 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Let me tell you something, brother. Of course, WWE and wrestling is a sport. You got people that are not only going out there every day to bang around all over the place, like taking a bump. That is absolutely requires athleticism. Jumping off 6 foot tall, 8 foot tall, 10 foot tall surfaces on the ground below, and you got to admit those rings they're plywood. It's canvas over plywood. You fall on wood all day long and see if that don't hurt. Or you have to take a fall just right, or not get clocked in the face for real with an elbow and get bloody face all over the place. Like, sure, it is choreographed, but they have to actually execute the choreography. You know what else is choreography that's still a sport? Figure skating. That's choreography. That's a sport. That's in the Olympics. People watch it in Austria because it's a thing to do. It is a show of athleticism of not only precision, accuracy, and endurance, which is everything that the WWE showcases. Who cares about the Jerry Springer storylines? That's not what's important here. What's important is people waking up at the crack of dawn, getting up, putting on their boots and their leotards, and going into an arena and falling off of high surfaces and jumping around all over the ring and taking bumps, taking spills and falls and picking people up. My God, I have a hard enough time picking myself up in the morning, but then I'm picking up a 400-pound man on my shoulders and dumping him on his head without killing him? That is a sport, sir. That is a sport by any definition, and I dare you to come up with any other example of, something along those lines. Like football? No, they just run into each other and hope for the best. That's not a sport. Running into each other, not dying or getting injuries or going out on sprained ankles or whatever, which does happen in WWE. There are injuries, so you can't tell me that the broken leg ain't real, because it happens. It happens, and they're careful with it, so it doesn't happen, because they need to be up there and making their money doing their stuff.
Time. Whew. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a round, if I've ever seen one, of Make the Case. Now, let's just start right with the numbers here. First of all, both of you's got a 5 in knowledge. You guys were dropping facts left and right. Fantastic. My man Fresco with the salary of John Cena. My man Andy with what sports they watched in Austria. Fantastic. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. We'll finish off Fresco's score here real quick. I gave you a 3 in clarity because you repeat sports a lot, which I get, but you started fizzling out around the 1 minute marker, and you just kind of started repeating the whole. It's not a sport. You repeated yourself a lot, so you got a 3 in clarity. But you did make up for it in passion. I gave you a 4 in passion. You weren't exactly vein popping passion, but it was there, and I noticed it. Good job, buddy. That brings you to a total of 12 points out of a possible 15. Not a bad score at all. Andy, I already told you got a 5 in knowledge. I gave you a 4 in clarity. You were perfectly clear until the last 30 seconds where you started to fizzle out a bit. You started slowing down, and then you started what? See, this would be a 2 in clarity. This would be a 2 in clarity right here. You started revving it back up again with the whole football angle and everything, and I like that. That saved you from getting a 3 in clarity. So you got a 4. Because you picked yourself back up again. The winner is the passion here. My God, the passion you had, starting off with Macho Man and Hulk Hogan style, yelling into the mic, the old school yelling into the announcer's face, just in your face, this is a sport, I don't care what you say. Andy is clearly the victor here with a score of 14 out of 15.
I hate you.
You did well, Fresco. You did very well.
He would have got 15 if I let him get the other end of it.
Oh, I don't doubt it. That is why I decided to go with, because there's still the last one, and he gets to decide who goes where. Now, just to clarify, there can be a tie And if there's a tie, no points are awarded to anyone. And if that was to happen on this last round, that would make Andy the victor, because the score is currently 40-34 in Andy's favor. He is only winning by 6, which means, Fresco, if you win this, you have to win it getting at least a 2 in all 3 categories, and you win. Assuming you beat Andy. So, here we are. The last topic. You get to decide who says what about this very thing. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. With the resurgence of NWA, not to mention prior to that, Run DMC, there has been rappers being inducted into the NWA or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Should this be allowed? Which side do you want to pick?
I'm going to take the against.
So you do not think rappers should be allowed in the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that correct?
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, no. I do not think they should be.
Okay. Andy, that leaves you with 2 minutes on the clock for why rappers should be allowed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Starting now.
You know, rappers should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, mainly because that there are a lot of rappers that are associated with rock automatically. Like, you can't think of these rappers without thinking rock and roll. And a prime example of that is the Beastie Boys. You cannot tell me that the Beastie Boys are rock and roll people because they're clearly rappers, but at the same token, you can't put them in the rap category with, the likes of, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg because that's not their style. Their style is rock and roll rap. It is a thing. It exists. So, of course, it leaves the floodgates open for people that fall into that category can go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because it's not just for the stereotypical hair metal bands or anything like that. It's a sound. It's a vibe. It's a feeling. And there are plenty of groups that give that feeling. Beastie Boys is one of them, sure. There are even times where Eminem falls into that category. I've seen plenty of his music that can fall into a rock and roll genre. Even Without Me. Without Me is not a typical rap song. Like, you can file that under a rock song. It's certainly more of a rock song than, some other rock and roll artists that they put in there. Like, a lot. I'm trying to think of an example. There is a ton of music out there. Thank you very much. Like Cranberries. Like, Eminem's song has more balls in it as far as rock and roll goes than some Cranberry songs. And I'm sure at one day they would be put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because people would associate them more with rock than Eminem. But it's all a matter of perspective. And you know what? He and other rappers like him embody the spirit of rock and roll enough to be able to be recognized for their achievements, for their sound, and for the quality of life that they put in music based on the rock and roll way of thinking. And that is why they should be allowed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Good timing. You're just done. All right. Filled up the full 2 minutes there. Fresco, 2 minutes on the clock. DJ, spin that shit.
You are absolutely out of your fucking mind if you think Eminem, Dr. Dre, Cypress Hill, and all of them belong in the same fucking place as Ozzy Osbourne. Absolutely out of your fucking mind. Alright, Eminem would belong in a hip-hop Hall of Fame or a pop Hall of Fame, not a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ozzy Osbourne, yes, belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Megadeth, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay? Leonard Skinner, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, you can't have this. What the fuck was the song you said? Without Me?
Yeah.
Nowhere near the sound of a rock song. Nowhere near it. Yeah. No. Nowhere near the fucking sound of a rock song. Fucking, they belong in a separate Hall of Fame. They have their distinct music group. That's why there is a Country Music Hall of Fame. It is its own separate entity. Rock and roll is much different than hip-hop. Run DMC, fantastic band. I believe they have done a rock-esque kind of song, but 99.9% of their music is hip-hop, rap. No, you can't go where the other guys go. It's not because of any kind of segregation of anything other than music style. You can't do that. All right, so that's like me saying to you that, all right, if we're gonna put Run DMC in there, Lyle, you'll love this. We should go ahead and put ICP in there. Same difference. It's the same difference. They're the same thing, but they're not. You would be absolutely out of your mind to put ICP in there, Twisted in there, Run DMC, Eminem, fucking Dr. Dre. No, that's not where they belong. All right, Cranberries. I don't even know too many songs by the Cranberries. Zombie, right?
And Linger
And Linger. Yeah, they're more likely to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right. That was 2 minutes. Gentlemen, I have compiled your scores. Let's start with knowledge. Okay? First of all, before we get into scores, I want to thank both of you for doing this. It's been a wonderful decasode. I hope the next one will be just as good, if not better. May the best man win, right?
Yep.
Let's start with knowledge. Knowledge. Both of you guys. Pretty much knew what you were talking about. There was a couple spots where I was just like, maybe could have knew a little bit better there. So I gave you both a 4. You know, Andy, you had your whole thing with I wouldn't call Without Me a rock song. Maybe a pop song would have been more fitting. And there was a couple other spots too. It was just like, I'm not so sure he knows what he's talking about here.
I mean, I defy you to think of Beastie Boys other than anything but rock.
Absolutely. This is why you're getting your 4. Fresco. I'm sure it's no surprise. 4 for the knowledge as well. You know, you seem to know what you're talking about most of the time. Then you got to the Cranberries, and it's like, I don't even know what the hell they sing. I don't blame you for that. The Cranberries suck ass. You know, but even still, there was a couple other parts where you're just like, you know, and you started to fizzle out a little bit with the whole Ozzy Osbourne, Megadeth. You know, you weren't really sure where else to go. I'm like,
That's just how I talk.
No, not because of that. I'm talking about, you know, you didn't know where else to go after Megadeth. You didn't go to. You eventually followed up with.
I understand. With more examples, I gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. But again, 4 knowledge, because just Megadeth, Ozzy Osbourne, and Leonard Skinner, that's good enough for me. If you would have stopped there, you would have got a higher grade in clarity, which is my next point. Again, both yous kind of on the same page here. You got a 3 in clarity, both of you.
Okay.
Both kind of stopped suddenly and continued suddenly and wasn't really flowing, you know, the same way as the wrestling one was, or Fresco's console passion that he had, you know. Which brings me to my next point. Passion. You guys both got a 4 in knowledge. You guys both got a 3 in clarity. Andy, I gave you a 4 in passion. You were there most of the time, but you fizzled away at some points.
Okay.
Which brings me to the deciding number of this long overdue battle. Fresco's score in passion. My man got a 5. The reason behind that is because he did tone it down at times, but it was a crescendo only to come right back in your face with, are you kidding me? That's passion. That's the passion to be able to say his, I'm going to assume, favorite musical artists don't belong in this group. No matter how wonderful he thinks they are, they don't belong there. That's passion. That's standing by what you believe in. That's a 5. That's a victor. Look at that picture right there, Andy. That is the picture of a winner. Oh, you get up and you do your dance. You do your dance. That's right. Final score, Fresco, 46. Andy, 40.
Wait, I don't follow that logic.
Which?
Because I was leading by 6 points going into this round.
And he just won with 12.
But I also had...
You don't
count my score.
No, the only person that gets score, I explained these rules before the game started, Andy. The only person that gets score is the winner of the debate, which is the one with the higher score.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo!
Fresco technically beat you by 1 point in that debate. Technically, he gets the 12 points. You do not get the 11 points.
Oh.
Brings Fresco to 46, and you remain at 40.
Oh.
Fresco's the winner. Well, you know what they say, all good things must come to an end. But before we do that, we got one more thing for you folks. We like to name these episodes at the end of all of them. Now, I'm sure these two contestants were combating enough all night long. The competitive spirit really reached on, and I do appreciate it, as most of us here do. Am I right, fellas? Of course you are. So, we're going to let them team up on this one and come up with a good name for this episode of the Decasode. This is what they call a zero in clarity.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, she did get wrecked with passion.
Can I pick one?
Master Debaters.
Master Debaters. Yes.
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 We've decided.
Can I give a second opinion?
Sure.
Pokemon?
You're wrong.
Master Debaters.
We like Master Debaters.
Okay, fair enough. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The title of the Decasode this time around, Master Debaters. I've been your host, Tom, with help from Lyle, and with me are my contestants. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas.
I'm Andy.
I'm Fresco.
That'll have it. See you next week, guys.
Later, people.
Bye.